And for him to get that opportunity and then to grab it with both hands and to take that Olympic silver medal, it meant so much to him. And he certainly found a soulmate, I think, in Cassidy at the front of the boat. So we're excited to see how they go here in front of their hometown. Well, where they stop. They're doing the weed. See, this is it. They're playing with the minds.
Doing the weed thing.
They're playing this. It's the we call it the pimenta in canoe and kayak racing. Just getting inside the heads of the. Was that the same lane that Pimenta was in when he went forward and picked the weeds out? So whether there's in lane 5 there is a little bit more of a problem with the weeds there than in other lanes, but I'm pretty certain that was the lane that Pimenta was in when he went forward and picked the weeds out. So maybe Fernando didn't do enough gardening when he went forward, left too much weed there.
And you can often on courses like this, people in the warm-up lane will pull it on, and if you've got a tailwind, it'll just keep pushing it into the racing lanes. But we're often racing now, and obviously, as we spoke about before, watch out for Italy. They're in lane 5, and the independent or individual neutral athletes, they're in lane 8 in the white there. They had a great start. They were the bronze medalists at World Cup 1 earlier on in the year, but obviously you can't count out our Olympic silver medalists in front of a home crowd. They're going to be the ones to watch. They're going to want to make every post a winner. There they are there in lane 5. They're looking beautiful together. But also lane 3, Romania, they've shot out of the start gates. They're about a boat length in front. Really starting to get into their work now as we move through the 250. So the Italians aren't having it all their way. It's the independent neutral athletes, followed by Romania, followed by Italy. They're your top 3 as we move through the 250-metre mark.
Yeah, as we thought, the individual neutral athletes with Ivan Stil, the veteran in the boat there, you know that he's going to go out fast. Whether he can hold it together, though, for 500 metres, that is going to be the interesting challenge for them. Romania putting in a very strong performance. They've had a good year, the Romanians. Now you can see the nose of the Italian boat just coming into sight there, so they are starting to make their move. It's going to be tough work for them, though, because the AIN boat has got a pretty good lead here. Look at the Italians. They're lifting. They are really lifting. They're trying to chase down. They haven't got far to go, though. I think the AIN is going to do it. They're going to get through direct qualification. That'll be a little bit disappointing, I think, for the Italians, that they've got to go out now and go through the semi-final stage. Romania hold on to 3rd, but that is a very, very strong performance from Petrov and Stil. From the individual neutral athletes, and they've probably put their name forward now as definite medal prospects in this event, the men's C2 500. A front-running performance there. They went out very, very fast. Ivan Stil has such an impressive record over the C1 200 distance, and with Petrov there managing to hold on. The Italians left themselves too much work to do, I think, at the back end of the race, so they will, I'm sure, take a little bit away from that race, but they've become such accomplished paddlers. They are the Olympic silver medalists, of course, so they will not lose too much sleep, I'm sure, with the fact that they've got to go through the semi-finals. I think it gives them another chance to play up to the home crowd, Elise.
And I mean, obviously, like you said, they're very experienced, and the experienced paddlers are very good at going home and looking at their race and dissecting what went right and what maybe went wrong and coming back even better.